We are cool.
Hello, everyone. This is DK3D Knight and your other gracious host.
Zola, what's up?
And we're here for Imperial Radio to bring you the Imperial news so that you may either appease your Imperial overlord or pray to the Omissai, or whichever order you would like to do.
We got some nice graphics this time, too.
Yes. Also, if they do not appear to be in English, look closer. And I think they will just change to English in front of your eyes.
Just give it a bit.
Yeah.
It's like a magical language.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, Rizola, I think it's time for another great episode of Imperial Radio. How do you feel today?
I feel fine, but I have one question. Is this going to have more or less fruit bats?
I don't know. I guess that matters if there's any fruit shortages.
Okay. Alright. Well, in that case...
For those wondering what happened to the last week's graphics, the Adobe Illustrator file I had for that, I destroyed. Because I was under the initial impression that you would never be seeing me again, and DK3D Knight would be disappearing into the stars. But then I discovered that little thing where Eris said he was quitting. Apparently that wasn't a joke.
Well, we lost Aerith, and now we got this guy.
Yep.
Let's have a straw poll. Who do you like more, Aerith or DK? It'll be the ultimate ego herder.
Well, it won't hurt my feelings.
And then we'll just throw my name in there for fun. So
well, we all know everyone loves Rizola, because if it wasn't for Rizola, we would be doomed.
That's right, we would be doomed. We would have no country president.
Well,
it would be horrible.
It would be even worse than that. You could be facing things that other games could be facing, where the CP has just vanished from all of reality for multiple weeks, leaving the vice president in terrible strokes to keep the nation together. So it could be worse. You could be playing another game in which the CP has abandoned you, where your emperor is no longer watching you. Think, do you want to be in that game? Or do you want to be in this one where Rizola is watching you and keeping you safe and comfortable, throwing the blankets of justice over you every night?
Bro, I'm not Big Brother. Jesus Christ.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. That's what the commissars are for. I'm sorry.
Yes.
By the way, if for some reason you're not feeling loyal today, don't worry. Just visit your local commissar and tell them that you need a shot of loyalty. They'll take care of you. Rumors of mass executions are complete heresy. Don't worry about it.
They're fake news.
Yes. Fake news indeed.
They're all made by CNN.
Of course, I've seen some CNN news that may not that could be easily classified as non-news. I think we all have seen something from CNN that made us wonder why it existed. But don't worry, when a disaster happens, CNN will run a 10,000-hour stream from different angles of every single possible potential reality there could possibly be. That's okay, because we're here to protect you from that, right, Rizola?
Yep, that's right. And if any of our lovely Australian guests, I know Callum will not be joining us today, but if any guests would like to come on, then just hop in general, and yeah, you can bug us and say, hey, let me speak, but then like maybe you can scream like Theodore did that one time, and then we'll have to kick you out. That'll be fun.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep.
So I believe the topics for today are the Rizola Power Hour, which I think we've kind of got into.
Yes.
And of course, we know what you did because the commissars told us.
That's right.
And of course, don't forget the loyal servitor. He really knows what you did.
He watches you. He knows. He sees everything you do.
But you know, there's a bit I think we haven't covered, and it's something I've heard VBS never. I mean, this particular show never actually covered, and I think it's a great time to cover it now.
What's that?
Congress the movie. Now,
Congress the movie.
Yes, Rizola, can you tell me about Congress in the game?
What do you want to know about him?
How is Congress elections done?
Alright, well, in this game, it works like you move to the region you want to run in, and then you run. Only 2 people can get elected. It's basically real-life U.S. Senate elections. But before you run, well, after you run, I mean, your party president has to confirm you as an official candidate.
So, that makes what I'm about to say just as true in reality. So, lights, camera, action! Everyone, there's a 24/7 movie playing in-game. It's called the Congress the movie. If you want to join Congress the movie, you need to talk to your party president and tell them, I want in on the action, that you want to be part of Congress the movie. Congress the movie is the 24/7 live drama in which the reality, truth, and the future are all determined in one place, Congress the movie. So if you want to join Congress the movie, just let your party president know, and he or she will have the proper instructions set to make sure that you can join Congress the movie.
The movie.
Also, Matthew Gauden says, I want to know what Rez did. What did you do, man? What did you do?
I stole all the money.
No!
If you look in the National Treasury, you'll find it completely empty. I stole it, and I made a quality 97 weave catcher. Yes.
Actually, we really know what you did. That you actually purchased the level 1 underwater basket weaving factory.
What would that be used for?
It makes underwater basket weaving.
Well, you can't make an underwater basket weaving.
Why not?
You can't verb a verb.
Yes, you can. It's a underwater basket weaving kit.
What are we gonna do with these baskets?
So, no, it doesn't make the baskets, it makes the kits. So you take the kit, you throw it underwater, and it weaves a basket underwater.
Fantastic.
Also, Matthew Golden says, that doesn't surprise me. Joking.
Which part? Stealing the money or the underwater basket kit?
Well, even Black knows what you did, and he's gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah, come at me. I'm still the only candidate. Yeah, you're right, I stole money. I stole all of it. Look at it. It's empty. Don't look in the org, though. Remember, we don't keep the money in the org. We keep it in the treasury. Wink, wink.
Actually, it's funny. I remember in another game we had this policy that the country treasury that was shown in the game had to be hidden so people didn't PTO and take the treasury.
Yeah, in E-Republic we had a congressional budget office, which is where they put all the money for the most part. And that was just some org, really. V Populous, though, has national organizations that every country can start with and make more of, that are protected by the admins, so that no one can actually steal money, because they'll get banned and the money will get put back. So it's nice. PTOers can't really do anything.
That's really nice.
With the money.
Zion's boy says, Rizola stole money? Followed by Millicenti saying, Effin' Rez, I knew. Zion's boy said, Are you high? You should high as a kite. Oh, you sound high as a kite, I see. And Aiden Black says, That's why we're starving. Millicenti says, We need baskets! And Aiden Black is wondering if he's supposed to be high for this, and is he missing something? What are you talking about? What are you missing? There's absolutely nothing that you're missing right now.
Hey man, all I know is that I turn 21 like next month and I'll be CP. So we're gonna have an awesome drunk radio. So that'll be fun.
Oh, you're gonna be drinking? Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Joke. But that would be fun.
Yeah. I discovered never to stream when any of your guests are liquored up, because the things they will talk about are not something you want streamed. Like, you're like, I am too good of a person to let this be on a stream.
Yet our guests are the kidnapped van and victims of passion. Mm-hmm. We're good people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, see, I discovered back in eRepublic that as a radio host, you burn friendships bringing people into your radio show.
Yeah?
Yeah, because every time you ask someone to come to your radio show, unless they actually like it, which is like 0% of the people, they will slowly despise you. And then you know that you've burnt your friendship when you message them and they stop answering, or their answers automatically know that they're busy washing their hair.
Washing their hair?
Yes.
That's oddly specific and... Alright.
Well,
okay.
Let's just say lots of personal experience. I discovered there's a point at which and then one person will tell you that they can't. They really want to, but that would reveal their secret identity.
Oh, yeah.
And they've written up clauses to protect them from revealing their secret identity.
They need a clause to say no to going on a radio show? A clause in what?
Well, an NDA, you know. 8 Black says congrats, and Zion's boy says one slip and turn. And then Black says, give me a moment, the memo of being high. Indeed. There's no memo.
There can be.
No memo.
Oh, great. We start streaming right when Millicenti wakes up. 5 a.m. radio for Finlanders.
Yes. Excellent. You know, it's funny is that, like, we could have picked any time. We just kept the same time because, you know, it's just a habit.
Because why not?
I actually remember where we timed it, like, I think me and Aerith one time did something where we were doing it at 7. And what would happen is I would be eating dinner as I was supposed to start, like, the radio show. So I'd be like, no, starting now. You know what I mean?
Well, don't forget how, I think it was last time, I was, like, eating a fucking chicken cutlet hero. Like, while we were doing this.
So I make it a personal habit not to eat while doing a radio show. Now, if I'm doing like a 12-hour stream or something like that, I'm probably might break down and eat something live.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Because that's just like, there's physical limits into which you are probably going to have to snack on something. My boss has once told me, we're doing an all-nighter, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then there's mention about snacks. I mean, I understand, like, once you get to a certain point, yes, you're going to want to bring snacks in on something. Oh, Millicenti says, I can listen to Rez and wash my teeth and drink Momento coffee. Mornint coffee. I don't know what Mornint is. So you know, Millicenti, you don't wash your teeth, you brush your teeth with bone goo. That's how we Americans do it. We use our patent-approved bone goo. I mentioned this as a joke is because toothpaste isn't necessarily something that we never actually naturally occurred for cleaning our teeth. Zion's boy, you think I'm going to accept a song request after last week? I'm scared. Zion's boy, I'm scared. But actually,
any better.
Is this clean? I would ask. I'm asking Rizola because I already received a song request already, and I know it's clean, so I'm going to probably play that one first. Zian's boy says, I'm new to this radio. Oh, why does it have to be clean? Those are the rules. And Aiden Black says, foreigners! And Millicente says, weren't you the guy who posted the racist song? Zian's boy says, are you scared of black people? Millicente says, Zian's boy! And Aiden Black says, shots fired. Indeed. Shot on fired.
This is not radio friendly.
Yeah, it's not? Okay.
It's not.
I'm glad I had a totally different song planned.
This is radio friendly, like, in terms of audio for the first, like, minute, and then it just all goes downhill.
And then we have Mr. Bond, still white, Dr. Dre, still DRE parody. Changed my mind. Play this. Millicente says, I wash my teeth. So you put them in, like, you take your teeth and you put them in a cup, and you let them sit in the cleaning fluid, right?
Use some soap, scrub them down.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sorry, like, not being bad. Zian's boy says, please play this. It's gluten. It's Guten. Guten. I'm not sure what Guten means. Is that Guten? Are we going to turn Canadian
Gut
while listening
is like
to this?
German for good, so Guten is like good in, I don't know.
I know, but here in America we're scared of the word gluten for some reason.
No, just weird people are.
Yeah.
Just people who don't like staying healthy. And then the rare few that are actually allergic.
See, it makes sense if you're allergic to it. But then, like, people are like, gluten, that sounds really bad. Please play this. It's Zionist. I mean, I'm sorry. When I think of Zion, I think of Final Fantasy VI, where you have a bunch of people in a cult going, Zion, Zion, da da da, da 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 da. Oh wait, that's Civilization. Never mind. Wrong game.
Yeah, I was about to say, what are you talking about?
Dun,
Makes
dun,
no sense in Final
dun, dun,
Fantasy.
dun, dun, dun. That's actually from Civilization. That's when like your people are rioting. Zion is actually what I was mentioning was the Tower of Zion in Final Fantasy VI, or for people who are traditionalists, Final Fantasy III on the SNES. But if you call it Final Fantasy III, everyone will think you are. Well, they'll put you in the SpongeBob category. And you have to ask yourself, do you want to be in the SpongeBob category? So, Rizola,
Yes.
before we go to a commercial break, can you tell us some great news about EUSA?
Some great news about EUSA?
Some great news. Like Tony the Tiger will be like, great! As you give this
news. Well, since the last show, we've had congressional elections happen. We elected like 26 congressmen or something, and almost all of them, I believe only one hasn't, has donated their gold to the Treasury as required by the Constitution, which means we have gained like nearly 200 gold or something, which is nice. Because, you know, the government likes having gold.
No, I have official news that the Treasury Department does not like having money and would prefer if someone went on a wild spending spree.
Oh, did they tell you that? Because I have quite some money here.
Because the thing is, if you go on a wild spending spree and leave the Treasury with no money, he then can take a permanent vacation.
So what you're telling me is I should go to country, go to administration, declare war, insert Serbia here, and hit propose? Is that what you're telling me?
Something to do with Serbia?
Yeah, you're telling me we need a spending spree, so you're saying I should declare war on Serbia, right?
How about this? Not only Serbia, but why don't you declare war on every other country?
Right, so I can declare war on Serbia, England, Portugal, Japan, Brazil, Australia, and Sweden. Some of those are our allies, but that's just going to increase the fund.
Yeah, well, you know what? How about this? How about we just declare war on all our allies, and we will publicize it as a training war. We're gonna tell all our just like all the allies. Tell them we're going to have a training war, and then we take over all our allies, and then we just don't return them.
That's a very okay.
And remember to continuously publicize it as war games to ensure the future of our allies.
Just buy some votes and fill the international news with war games progressing well. Training war took this turn.
See, it's not a training battle, because like a lot of people use the word in these games. They use training war, and then they mean training war as a single battle. A single battle does not make a training war, because war is made up of many battles. Isn't that correct, Rizola?
Yeah.
So a training war should be a multitude of battles. Now, if our allies misunderstand this thing, then you know it's okay. It's just a grammar thing, obviously. And Aiden Black says, "Down with the Serbs." Also, Millicenti says there are no good news. Great.
Why down with the Serbs, Aiden? We're not at war with the Serbs. But we can be.
The button can be pressed.
can be pressed. A vote is required, and so is like 300 gold to do the declaration of war, until Clav drags his little butt back from vacation and lowers the cost of declaring war.
That's okay. We'll just send him a memo that he owes us the difference, and he'll just send it to us, right?
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
I mean, like, Serbia can't even declare war on anyone right now because they have the biggest pop, so it costs them the most to declare war, and their declare war price right now is almost their entire reserve. Like, if they declared war, they would be incapable of printing any more, like, large amounts of currency, and they would
So, are you revealing to me the necessary strategy for economically ruining countries?
No. Oh,
I think this would be the best time to take advantage.
If you want to talk about the best plan to ruin countries, let me tell you the best plan to ruin countries, alright? Me and one of my friends, Aberdolf Linkler, we had the best economic plan to ruin countries. It was we planned it against Serbia back when we were at war with Serbia. It was a great plan. So the idea was we would take all of Serbia's cores, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Right. All right. So now they don't have access to their market because you can't access the Serbian market through Serbian wasteland. So if you take all their cores and all the Turkish regions they have, now they can't access the Serbian market, which means now they can't really use their currency. They can only really buy things on the American market and with their gold. So what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to buy money by USD with their gold, right? Mm-hmm. Right. And so now all their RSD is going to be worthless. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take all the USD off the market, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to contact all the Serbian company owners. We're going to say, all right, we're going to cut you a deal, all right? You give us all of your RSD, and we'll give you this much USD at a horrible exchange rate. Because we can. And then once we have all of their RSD, we just let them go. We give them back all of their cores. So now they have to print more RSD, and now that they've printed all the RSD, their economy is getting back on track, and then we sell all of the RSD we took for them at a really low exchange rate, and then boom, we have destroyed Serbia's economy forever. And this was a legitimate plan that I made at 2 in the morning once.
Oh, wow.
I think it's a great plan.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it now because we're not at war with Serbia, but it was a great plan.
Of course, this was just a plan, never to be really used. Wink.
Oh, no, I was going to use it if we were at war with him.
Wink.
No, I ain't winking. I ain't winking. Bro, come at me, someone. Someone declare war on me. I will do this to you. I promise. Anyone.
Xeon's boy says, at Rizola is smart. And then he says something about, never mind, I'm leaving General.
He doesn't want to get caught up in my war plans. It's bad for his ego. I'm a warmonger.
Well, he left the general voice chat. Is there something special about the general voice chat?
It's like the waiting room. You go in there and it's like, okay, we'll drag you up here.
I would have totally dragged him down here. We could talk with Xeon's boy, and he could tell us about the looter and the other orc boys. Daka, 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 daka. Right? Because if we don't have enough Daka, then how do we proceed forward without enough Daka?
I should have never brought Warhammer into this.
Oh, I know nothing about Warhammer.
Yeah, sure. This is Star Wars.
Of course. Please ignore the Aquila on the radio show.
Yeah. That's
Slash
Star
the
Wars.
Aquila.
Alright, how about we just change your name back to Bryce?
Don't worry, Zeons. Boy, we're here for you. We're here for you indeed. So, you need to make sure that you grab the rest of the boys, because we need all the boys for the DACA.
And you know, so you can crack open a cold one with the boys.
I like how we're using two different jokes and it works.
We're bringing in Warhammer and random social media memes. Or as some people on the internet say, memes.
Indeed.
I legit heard someone say that once. It was very interesting.
See, when people say maize in front of me, I think of corn. I just
corn.
I blame my education.
Just corn, or corn on the cob, or like corn with a K.
I think okay. I think of two things: corn and Indians, and we did something terrible. So I guess that's three things.
Well, you can make it 4 things.
Does that cost extra?
Not if you. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Let us escape. So I look at the song requests, and I saw a song request for the Pokemon theme songs that was sent to me.
Oh God.
So, are you all ready?
No.
Yes, you are. All right, here we go. The Pokemon theme song.
I really want to be the Supreme Court. Nobody, no people. A fly in the ointment is my true test. If because of my workout, I will move the earth laterally. Extensive searches. We understand pocket behemoth, built-in power supply. Pocket monster, capture their advice. It's you and I are aware of my sunshine. Pocket monster, best, you're my best mate. In this world we must produce. Pocket monster, tea catching them all. Since the cardiac genuine, our guts, our teammates, it will be taken. You tell me, I will inform you. Pokemon, overtake them all. Yeah. Assembling all this frustration, I will courageously defy. I'll shock tar daily, so my point as evidence of adultery. Come to me will now be deprived of their rights. This is not a superb cricket. Australia commends the armed diving war. It will always be with us in a dream. Pocket monster, capture their advice. It's you and I are aware of my sunshine. Pocket monster, best, you're my best mate. In this world we must produce. Pocket monster, tea catching since the cardiac genuine. Our guts, our teammates, it will be taken. You tell me, I will inform you. Pokemon, overtake them all. Overtake them all. Overtake them all. Overtake them all.
And that was the Pokemon theme song, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was totally what I remembered from my childhood.
Okay, that actually was the Google translated version of Pokemon theme song. At least there were no angry campfires to attack us this time. Alright. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that. I actually considered playing the video to go with it.
But our graphics are better.
Yes, yes. Well, no, I have to admit, if you saw the music video with that, you would be laughing. Like there was a particular segment where this person is dressed up as Ash, Pikachu, Charmander, and I think another Pokemon. And so when like a lot of the references like plug in and like zapped the Pikachu, tried to charge their phone.
Fantastic.
And we now can tell that Chris did not turn streaming mode on. So let me go do that. So, Rizola, can you tell me about the arm diving war with Australia?
Arm diving? What do you mean?
Yes, the arm diving war. Don't you remember?
Looks like Bryce wants to come in here.
Alright, let's do it. Booyah! Booyah! Hello? Hello?
What's up?
You didn't think I'd move you over here, did you?
I did not know.
We got a nice echo going.
Me?
Yes, yes. I believe Bryce is echoing us. So,
I go
echo,
by
echo, echo.
I go by Zionist.
Echo, 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 echo,
Are you first echoing?
You have no idea how easily amused I am.
I turned off YouTube, so.
But it's echo. The voice chat is echoing.
How? I'm on my phone. There's no way.
Yeah, no. It's coming out of your speaker and going back into your mic.
Okay, hold on. One sec.
We call this technology.
What about now? Is it better now?
Let's test. No,
Nope.
it's just as bad.
Oh my god.
You have failed
I'll be back,
this
okay?
call.
That's
Like-
Bryce, everybody.
I go by Zionist. I ain't Bryce. We
That's
talking.
Bryce.
No.
That's Orc Warboy.
What did you just say?
You heard me.
I don't want to hear you.
Too bad. Oh. So Bryce,
Yes, sir.
tell us what should happen in America right now?
Are you talking like in game or real life? Like I'm confused. You gotta
Pick.
narrow that down there.
What about like America and New Republic?
E-Republic.
Millicenti says, microphone echo, 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 echo.
I'm just gonna keep being on just to annoy him.
He says you're ruining
Mom,
something,
ruin.
apparently, called a show. I don't know what that is.
I didn't even play in America's E-Republic though.
Titanium is suggesting something about YouTube. Anyway.
Alright, let's get rid of this echo.
Okay.
Bye, Bryce. I can't deal with it. Alright. Anyway. Back on to better news that isn't Bryce's echo.
So, I guess this is the part where we talk about how great Australia is, except if Kyle Coombe wasn't here. Since he's not here, I guess we get to talk bad about Australia now?
Callum isn't here, but Tim is. Tim, come talk to us.
Yes, talk to us about how great Australia is.
Let's talk to Australia. It's on the topics. We have to talk about Australian heritage. Also, I'm not sure, but I feel like you spelled Australian wrong. You spelled Australian wrong. How did you pull that off?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, anyway. What's up, Tim?
Hey, how's it going?
How's Australia? We need to talk about a misspelled Australian heritage.
Yeah, no, I was pretty triggered when I saw that. Just saying.
If it makes you feel any better, I set it up on a graphics program, so I may have not done it on purpose.
That's
when he sent the original graphic to me, he spelled Rusola without the U.
That's awkward.
Well, and then what's funny is I noticed I misspelled something else. But you know what? I can make the word spelled correctly. There you go. Prove I misspelled it now.
Lies. Anyway, what were you talking about Australia for? I don't know what you were. You mentioned something.
This is the segment of the show where we have to talk about Australian heritage.
Heritage,
yes.
Meaning
Australian heritage. Tell us about your heritage, Australia.
Like the country, or like?
Tell us about Australian heritage. Go.
Well, in real life, like, we're from Britain, I guess.
Whichever.
So you're British.
Oh,
Let's just in. Australians are British.
25% of the country is ethnically British or whatever.
What you mean ethnically English?
Whatever. No,
he doesn't even know his own heritage.
My mom's side's that, but my dad's side's pretty much German, so...
So is this German Heritage Month?
Yeah, like, the city I'm from is, like, has a big German, like, population, so... we have like a town just outside the city that's like a major tourist place. That's like a German town. Everything's all German themed, blah blah, you know. And then like we have all these words in our like native slang or whatever that are all German based and stuff. So yeah.
Fantastic. I live in a German house, and there's like portraits with German words everywhere.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what any of them say.
I found because my grandfather died a couple of years ago, and we were cleaning out his house, and we found this German, like, really, really old German Bible, like, full on, like, and it was written, you know, the old style, like, font or whatever it is. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So if I read that in the same manner in which Hitler gave his speeches, would we be able to tell the difference?
I guess. I don't know.
I would think it'd be in a different language, so we would immediately tell.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you can, like, yell God is love, and then that would be the same thing as, like, kill the Jews or something. I feel like they're slightly different things.
Well, I think it will lack the following words. Achtun! Achtun! You know, we'll have less of that.
Yeah, a lot less of that in the Bible, I'd say.
We have Millicente and Aiden Black sitting in general.
Millicente's taking a shower. You know, I wonder if he's like... he's taking a shower, so he's not going to speak.
Exactly. Is Aiden Black someone you'd like to have in this conversation?
I don't know. He's a newer citizen. Does he want to join?
I assume so.
He can. Hi, Aiden. Hi. Welcome to America. We don't want Bryce here. Bryce is mad.
Hey, Bryce, I added you to the call the first time.
Yeah, I'm not dragging anyone over. DK is the one dragging people. Don't me.
I'm giving everyone one chance. How's that?
One chance not to echo in our faces. Or scream like Theo does.
Hey, Aiden. I see that he has unmuted himself. Can Aiden discover the mic? So, tell me, titanium.
Timtanium.
Oh, titanium. Okay. So is that an alloy of titanium and tin?
Yes, it's the tin-based alloy. Yes.
Yes, got you. Yes. I see it now. It makes sense now. So tin.
You're more intelligent than our president in Australia because he's like yeah. So you destroyed it. Yep.
Titanium. I got it. It makes sense. Perfect.
Or scream like Theo does. No.
Someone failed.
Aiden.
Yeah, you have to turn off YouTube.
You have to bear with me. I'm new to Discord.
There we go.
Welcome, Aiden.
Still figuring this out.
Well, you just have to push all the buttons, right? You just go just rapidly.
What I did.
I almost rapidly hit all the buttons on my keyboard, but terrible things might happen if I do that.
Try the invade Serbia button.
The what?
The invade Serbia button.
Yes.
The invade Serbia button. Hey, I don't like Serbs.
Who does?
I can't stand them.
That's fine.
Who else don't you like? We need to know more about our common American.
Turks, man. I can't stand the Turks.
Can't stand the Turks, but the Serbs are fighting the Turks.
I hope they both destroy each other, crash their economy.
We're in a training war with the Turks. While they're getting wiped by Serbia.
For war. You got to prepare for war, so if it ever happens, we know how they fight. Training war or not, we're just preparing for the future. You never know.
Even though Turkey in this game is like primarily Chileans. Fun fact.
I don't know. Just don't trust them.
Trust the Chileans?
Do you have an opinion on the Poles?
The Poles?
Yeah, what about
Yeah.
the Poles?
The Poles are just lies. Don't look at the
Polacks.
Yeah.
I can't say I really have an opinion.
Would you like to kill them?
If we asked you to, would you pull the trigger?
Oh,
basically, if I hit the declare war on Poland button, if I declared war on Poland, would you
I got 95 wellness, let's go.
Yep. It's on.
Wait, why do you have 95?
Let me look. That's a good question, actually. Wait, have I not done my attacks today? Recently?
Wait, you have 57, you don't have 95.
Oh. Hey.
Why do you have 57?
Oh dear.
I read the whole memo. Someone said something about being high. I thought it. Figured, shoot, why not? Where I'm from.
Well, first off, you're not supposed to end your day at 98%. Yes.
We meant high wellness, damn it, not
like high on drugs.
Well, okay, I understand the truck coming by and me saying, "Get high, stay high." You know, I can see that could be misunderstood. Anyway.
He spent all his bonus on drugs, damn it.
By the way, those trucks are not for users. They're for Rizola. We have to sacrifice 1,000 trucks of drugs every day for Rizola.
That explains.
Is that how we fight the war on drugs here in America? Via America.
That actually was a Warhammer joke, but that was an under the belt Warhammer joke.
I single-handedly fight the war on drugs by using all the drugs.
No, we have to sacrifice it. You don't use it. We bring it to you and destroy
it.
I
use it. I use it like a RuneScape commodity.
Oh god.
He's soaking up all the supply, damn it.
Yeah. I'm making it so that no one else wants drugs because there are none available, so no one will experience any, and we can just teach everyone they're bad, and since no one's ever tried one, they won't want any. And so then, after I'm done using all the drugs, I can stop using them, we'll have some crazy supply of them, but no one will buy them because they all think it's bad.
Well, also,
and then GG,
the
drugs are
commissar
eliminated
to execute
from the market.
everyone that touches one also works.
Well, they're busy executing the weeps.
Oh, okay. Also, the people who need the shot of loyalty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot of
I hear Australia is starting to call itself an empire too, so they're following in our footsteps.
We have reformed the government. Let's just say there was not a coup. There was never a coup. We're always that way.
There was a democratic process to become Imperial.
Exactly.
And so now we can be Imperial brothers.
So actually, I have a question,
together.
Titanium. Yes. When will Australia recognize Rizola as the Emperor of Mankind?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have to share that mantle. Like we have our own.
I don't think you've noticed. I can declare war on you now.
I don't know. That would be. I think that would be disadvantageous to us all, really.
Oh, really?
That would split our beautiful harmony of conquering the world together, wouldn't it?
No, it would, but there's not room for two emperors of mankind, so why have two when you can have one? And it can just be me.
Well, we would still recognize Australia as a separate entity. It's just the idea is your people would worship him as a superior being.
I don't know how that's gonna go down.
Yes, we're trying to get everyone to sign up for the Imperial cult.
Well, I mean, we've got our own Imperial cult, so you know.
I mean, we can take care of like the tech priest and all that. You know, we understand they have their, what is it, the Omicide? Yeah, the Omicide. Yeah, I mean, we have to register. We have to register and accept that because they'll take our servitors away if we don't. But yeah, we like this one unified Imperial cult. Is that okay?
Don't know. I don't know. It's gonna have to. It's a question that has to be asked because the party we made, the political party, is the Australian Primacy Front, which means that we view Australians as the top. Well, so I don't know if we can. If Rizola comes to Australia and becomes an Australian citizen, then we'll accept it.
How about we split it for now? Okay, we get the northern hemisphere, and you get the southern hemisphere.
I like it. That's a good idea.
I like it too because barely any of the southern hemisphere is implemented into this game, which means I get all of the world.
Also, Rizola, Melissa Rose says you have to stop talking.
I'm gonna drag you out, and then you can't listen to any accents or nothing. All right, you get to do nothing. All right, all right. So how about you shut your mouth, woman?
Well,
my accent's better. New York, motherfucker.
Oh.
Boring.
Anyway, hi, Melissa. Anyway.
That's it. I'm declaring war on Australia.
Guys, no! Why? So, Titanium, tell us more about what's the current temperature of Australia right now? How does it feel right now?
Let me just check because I have to convert to Fahrenheit quickly.
Oh no, you can give us Celsius. It's okay. You can give us Celsius.
Oh, it's like
we're big boys. We can handle Celsius.
Yeah. Let me just have a quick check. It is currently 9 degrees Celsius.
Wow.
What does that mean?
Oh,
let me.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. It's 48.2. It is freaking cold outside, basically.
That's not cold.
That's cold for Australia.
Okay, so yesterday it was 105 where I live. It was 105.
You're from New York?
So no. 48 is very nice.
48.
I would gladly accept 48. I think when it hits 30, people start panicking here.
48's great.
The thing is that like our normal temperature is probably like 100 Fahrenheit or so. So like that's like a nice day.
So what Melissa Rose is living in right now?
Yeah, I'd love that. That would be amazing.
100?
Yeah, love it.
100? Yo, it's 72 degrees here right now, and I'm sweating.
Gotta get that AC. Nice chilly 62.
Nice chilies. You put the AC to 62?
You know what? We said ours is 68. I'm sorry, 72. 72. So, 40 degrees Celsius is apparently 104 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. So in the hottest days, it's usually about 116, 117 where I live. Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Texas, so I almost understand. The only time it doesn't get super hot is because there's no humidity left, because either everything that would create humidity has either dried up or caught fire.
But you can go outside.
Where I live, burning things is like forbidden. There's a continuous, endless law that burning is illegal and bad.
Oh yeah, we have a fire ban. Yeah, like even in winter we have a fire ban.
Yeah, because like you don't want to start something. Of course, a couple of days ago, I temporarily misplaced my keys and had to create a real life torch, and I discovered that that dead grass is not as flammable as video games led me to believe. And problems with like dead grass staying lit.
Yeah, we have whenever it gets over 40 Celsius, we have to have we have fire bans and everything, and then but usually that ends up because of we have summer lightning and stuff. It ends up starting a big massive fire that firefighters from all over the country have to come in helicopters and try and put it out and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where the weather map just shows wildfires.
DK.
This part of this country at this point.
Don't worry. Video games mislead a lot of people. Don't worry, they misled me too. They taught me that starting fires was as simple as taking 3 logs of wood and pressing together them on a tinderbox.
As a child, I knew it wasn't that simple, but I figured dead grass would be flammable.
I'd get a fire under my feet, and then I can just walk off it like it's nothing. I thought that was how fires work.
My video games, if you came in contact with fire, it instantly murdered you. It just jumped out and murdered you, and you just melted.
Melissa, actually, I learned a lot from video games in high school, and they led to me getting a mastery on my global history class. So, thank you very much.
I learned that I learned if you stand in lava, your ass gets burned and you fly 20 feet in the air.
Oh, not in Elder Scrolls. In Elder Scrolls Online, if you stand in this one lava in this one volcano in Morrowind, you're completely fine. You can submerge yourself in it. They just didn't add the effects of the lava.
Gosh.
It's so nice.
You need the metal cap to survive and that type of stuff, you know.
Does anyone remember Emperor Barbossa from history?
Yes, Emperor Beast.
So, do you want to know what my, I guess, 6th grade history book talked about him about?
What? Was it the fact that he had a red beard, he drowned in the river in
One
Turkey,
sentence,
or...?
He drowned it. Yeah, it talked, Emperor Barbossa drowned. That was what my entire history book decided you should know about him. And I'm like, nothing else about him. The only reason I knew what he did was because of Age of Empires. Thank you, Age of Empires, for teaching me that he didn't just drown in a river, a lake, or whatever.
Yeah. He achieved a lot before he drowned, like
yes.
beating the shit out of all the princes and stuff.
He made an anti-pope. That's cool.
We need an anti-pope.
In Australia?
Yeah, like, to be honest, like, okay, so the third leader, like, the third in charge of the Catholic Church has just been summoned back to Australia for child sex abuse charges.
But, you know, those altar boys.
Yeah. And basically, he like, shifted, like, priests around from one state to the other, like, when they got in trouble for pedophilia and stuff, so he's, like, in deep shit now.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, and this because we've got really like I'd say left governments in like the state that he's from, like a strong left government. They're like, you think the Catholic Church is going to save you? You're fucked, mate.
Bryce is back.
Oh no,
Hi,
it's an echo.
Bryce.
It's echo.
Bro, I could not fix it for the love of God.
Well, now you're back. Now it's fixed. Congrats.
Okay, sweet.
Amazing.
Oh,
You said I sound high. You sound high.
I sound high?
Yeah, you sound high.
I don't sound high.
You sound high. Right, Millicenti?
Yeah, he sounds.
I
Yeah,
don't think I sound high.
you sound
no,
high.
he just sounds really exhausted and tired.
Yes.
Bro, I worked 8 hours a day, of course I do.
Yeah, I can tell. That is authentic. I am tired from hard labor, work, etc., etc.
Was that 8 hours or an hour?
Rez doesn't even know about that life, though.
No. I really don't. I have never had a job.
Oh, he's come back. Mooch, the mooch, dare I say?
By the way, did y'all hear the cool new patent that Amazon filed?
Cool new patent?
Yeah. You remember how they were going to deliver packages using drones?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. They've patented this new idea in which the drone, as it flies to your house, examines your roof and your foliage and your yard and everything else, and it tags things that might need to be repaired or that weren't done correctly. And next time you go to Amazon.com, it'll say, like, your roof is in disrepair. You should get some roofers over to take a look at it.
See, I was really hoping you
like
were going to say that it was going to
neighbor.
look at your roof and then go down your chimney like Santa Claus. I was really hoping for that.
That's some big brother stuff right there.
Well, the
You
problem
could
is,
literally make Santa Claus real.
I feel like Amazon just wants to be that annoying neighbor that like pesters you to fix up your house. Like,
What's Amazon? I only order from eBay, so I don't know about Amazon.
the one time I ordered something from Amazon, like I ordered Christmas presents, none of the Christmas presents arrived. And like 6 months later, they told me that it was out of stock. One of the items on the order was out of stock.
Amazing.
6 months later, and someone told me that was my fault. That I like waiting 6 months to get some information from Amazon. Apparently, that's, you know, I'm the one who committed the wrong. I've been told
Amazon
that.
just started in Australia.
Well,
like,
I
just
guess in
set up a branch.
Australia, you'll have to deal with. So I the only thing I know about Australia is what I've seen from Yahtzee, and he always complains about bad internet and other things, and generally
Yeah, it's pretty
the
bad.
rating
And
board.
okay, yeah. So basically, there's two things that you need to know based on the internet in Australia. One is that most people have really shitty internet, and slowly the government is building fiber everywhere, which is what I've got now. So I've got really, really good internet, like way better than yours. So,
Yay!
Is it
Yeah,
better
so
than
I've got-
mine?
yes,
How many megabits per second, boy?
100.
Oh, Oh, bitch, I have 250, you slow punk.
It's
Fuck
totally
you.
better
Fuck
than
you.
yours.
Better than mine. Hey, Tim, how about you do me a favor and you send me 2K wood?
Hey, Razula.
No, I'm serious, Tim. 2K.
Hey, Razula.
I don't know them.
Razula.
Hi.
Who pays for your internet?
I don't
Mommy
know.
and daddy. Mommy and daddy.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't talk. I don't talk to either of them.
So who pays for it?
I actually don't know.
Do you stomp in your room and never talk
Because
to them? Is that what's
whenever
happening?
I ask someone if they pay for it, they say no. This other person pays for it. But that person just says no. That person pays for it.
So you're running a Ponzi scheme. Typical New Yorker.
I don't know, man. And
He's Jewish. I mean, he's Jewish. You should expect that.
I'm wondering if like someone is like trying to poke something.
anyway, Melissa, where are you going with that?
Just curious.
Just curious.
No reason.
No reason.
So does Rolla just like stomp past his parents? I'm not talking to you, and then
Well,
goes on his
it
room
was-
and goes on the internet? Or
It was more like, well, you don't pay for your internet, so you're not allowed to or talk about other people's internet.
I can. I can
Mhm.
brag about how mine is better, and I don't even have to pay for it.
That's not bragging. That's just sad.
No, that's bragging. That's bragging because Tim is still jealous.
I don't think he is.
no, I'm pretty
it's
happy with
just-
mine.
His-
I went
his
from
cursing.
okay. It used to be 5 megabits, and it's now it's
Ew.
100. So I'm pretty
Ew.
fucking happy.
Ew, 5? Ew.
Yeah, we had just like shitty copper wiring,
Like Canadian.
and then
Yeah, well, my
socialism
daughter-
came along and saved the day. So
No. When my daughter was in Australia, she used to bitch about the service down there all the time.
oh, it's horrible. The difference is we don't have like the companies are actually like customer service is actually pretty good. They just have shit quality. Like that's the only difference. Yeah.
Wait, Tim. Tim, you haven't sent me 2K wood.
What are you gonna give me in return?
He's gonna give you sheep for his wood.
Yeah. I'll give you all my cattle. How does it sound?
I don't know. I can't really use cattle in supremacy, so
Well, okay, I'll give you Melissa.
You know, you need to stop that shit. Really, seriously, stop giving me away.
Well, I
This
take
is-
your back, so it's fine. It's like I got like I got you on a string, like the quarter. You put it.
Oh
the
my
bit-
god, you so don't have me
the
on a
quarter
string.
back up. I wrap you up in a string, then I give you to someone, and then I pull you back while they're not looking.
Melissa's a strong, independent woman. She don't need no Australian man.
Well, she's Lady Liberty, but she's second place, so.
Well, you know what? You need to kiss my ass right now.
Now we got Captain America, even though he's
Yeah,
Australian.
You just wait. You just
What are
wait.
you gonna be?
What?
Are you gonna like try
Better
to
than
transform
you.
into Wonder Woman?
That's
like,
what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be better than you.
better than me.
It's not very hard.
I can tank some XP pretty easy.
It's not
Oh,
very
you-
hard to be better than Rizola. It's not.
I
very
know.
hard.
I know.
I'm number 3, and I'm like right behind Venja in Captain.
You're sure as hell not number 3 in the world.
No, in the world I'm number 11.
Yes.
I'm thinking
That's
I
all
should
that matters.
just like end the radio stream.
No, this is fine. This is
That
fine.
moment. But I like it how the Australian that we sent there to basically run your finances is the second in the world, and you're like bragging about an Australian being the second.
No, I sent him a bunch of pictures too, and told him to change his avatar because he's now Captain America. I found like a Star Wars version of Captain America, and I sent it to him. He hasn't changed it yet, though, so I'm sad.
I didn't change mine either.
Well, yeah, but you at least fit the Star Wars theme. Venja doesn't.
I really need to go back to my old one. My
No.
anime one.
No. This is not Triumph's country.
I'm putting mine as
I
Hitler
think you
again.
should have set up a Firefly one just to mess with him.
Why-
Of course, I have one in E-Republic, because Firefly.
Yeah.
I should move it. Oh, that was you. Okay.
Firefly
I was
doesn't
wondering.
bother me though.
Yeah, he likes Firefly.
I've never watched it, but I played a game about it.
Well, I just
You have to
remember
watch it.
Melissa always had those Firefly.
Kaylee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have her right now too, but she's a cartoon. Oh, Razula would love that. I should totally put that in.
Why would I love it? If you say
Because
I love
it's
it, I
cute.
probably won't.
It's
'Cause
cute.
it's Alright,
Didn't
so
he
when
have-
Melissa says cute, she means what Triumph says when he says kawaii,
No,
which
I
means
mean
weed.
cute. I mean
Kawaii
cute.
means cute.
not when Triumph says it.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
I
When Triumph
mean
says it means
cute.
weed.
See,
I
Who's
mean
Triumph?
cute.
Who's Triumph?
What do you mean, who's Triumph?
Who's Triumph?
You know Triumph.
No, I don't know who's Triumph.
Alright, so I'll give him Hero of the Empire again, and then you ask me who Triumph is.
Why you gotta be a bitch?
Yeah,
'Cause he's Razula.
Exactly. Yo, this is the best episode of Imperial Radio.
yeah, we did go 11 minutes over though.
That is cute.
We'll go over by
We'll
like,
go over however long we want.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
run this
I have
country.
other things I gotta do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Welcome
Are
to
you running
Imperial
this?
Radio.
DK,
Yeah,
are you running
I'm
this?
the one run. So here's the funny thing: I don't play this game, but the person who did run the radio show has a real life job that now prevents them from running the radio show. And because I help him with another radio show in another game, he asked me to do this, and I thought I was like agreeing to do it once, and then I discovered apparently it's I just apparently signed a lifetime commitment to doing.
You did because I'm here, so you're here.
So you should sign up.
That actually
for
works.
the
Like
apocalypse
I was
as well.
actually happy to see you here, so I'm like, well, maybe I can stay. Well, the funny thing is, I actually gave Rizola two choices because like we had to move the radio show because I actually had something my boss wanted to do on Mondays. So I'm like, well, Rizola, I have two choices for you. We can move it, or I can help you configure and host it and help you set up everything. And Rizola is like, well, let's go with the first.
No, I don't. I don't want him to host it.
Yeah,
Melissa,
next.
I'm gonna move you out of here.
You can bring him to
What's
Australia.
funny is that this is being streamed to Aerith's channel,
Yeah,
but he's not here anymore.
yeah.
So do you actually have an account in the game, DK?
No, I
It's
don't.
not.
You should.
I'll give you my link.
No. Hey,
Okay, Rizola,
poacher,
I have some
sent
bad
it to
news
him
for
first.
you. I've known
No, I'll
Melissa
move her
Rose
outta
a
here.
longer.
There you go. There you go. There's my link.
Nope.
Bye.
No. If you use her link, I am executive ordering this show to hell.
You do realize that I've known him for like, I don't know, 5, 6 years
ordering
now?
this show
6
to
years?
hell. I'm gonna import Australia's show. It will be our new show.
So, like,
Astro's pretty good. Just saying.
Just don't tell him, DK. Tell him you.
Oh no,
you-
I can tell. You made a senti.
Yeah, take my link, man.
No, cause see, I'll know, because I'll find his account. I'll find DK, and then if I didn't get a notification saying he used my ref, I'll know.
so you know, Rizola, I've known Melissa Rose a lot longer.
Somebody ban him. Ban him, please. Ban both of them.
What did I do wrong now?
Not
Stop
you.
spamming.
Spamming is like a terrorist act.
Yes, it is.
The VUSA will not put up with terrorism, and we do not negotiate with terrorists.
Unless it's a Wednesday, then we do.
No, we tell terrorists to please not do it again, or we'll send another strongly worded email. Really appreciate it if you'd knock it off.
Alright, Melissa. Melissa.
Yes, dear.
If you want him to use your referral link,
What?
if you want him to use your referral link, you have to
Hey,
seduce
Razula.
him into getting me all of his wood.
Hey, Razula. How many referrals do you have?
Not as many as you.
No. How many? Tell me.
Not as many as you. How
You
many
have-
do you have?
You have
Yes,
more
you're
than.
right.
You have way more than me.
me. No, I have some refs, but none of them buy gold.
I don't buy gold either.
I alone have earned you like 30 something gold by now.
37.
37. That's right. That's like way more than all of my refs combined. Meaning I need another ref.
Damn it! I've only got 16 gold.
37 gold I've earned you. Look at that. I've earned her 37, and she wants more refs.
I've gotten over like 80.
You know how much Aberdolf earned me? 3.5. You know how much Deb earned me? 6. Lunette earned me 4.10. Some Swede earned me 2.10.
So tell me, do you have more than me?
I don't have more
than me?
gold than you. So I need more.
So you're gonna just say, "Oh,
Plus-
okay, DK can go
Plus,
ahead and
I need
Sorry.
that medal. I need that medal. I need like 2 or 3 more. I need 3 more, I think, until I get
give
the medal.
shits about your medal.
You should, because if I get a medal, you get gold from it.
That is true.
But
See?
if
So
I get a
it is
medal,
in
I
your
get gold
best
for
interest.
it.
No. Because see, I'm much closer to the medal. I'm much closer to the medal. So if it's in your best interest that if you get gold, I get gold.
So let me save you from any further
Wait, I get gold. You get
side
gold.
conversation. I've already signed it. So
What?
Zola, you can be mad at me, okay?
You're fired. This show's over. End it.
He lies. Don't worry about it.
End it. End it.
He totally lies.
End the stream.
What's
We're
up?
done.
Look, I have 3 now.
Imperial Radio's
That is
canceled.
so awesome.
It's canceled. Melissa and DK are officially enemies of the state. It's
You come to Australia,
canceled.
guys.
So
You're all
whoa, whoa, whoa.
fired.
Are you
Move
sure
to
that
Australia.
you're the
I'm gonna move to Australia.
Yay!
Go.
Lady Liberty's going to Australia.
Yeah.
No, because now you have to say Lady Liberty with an accent.
No, I don't even attempt an Australian accent. I suck at it.
There's no
My
liberty in
daughter,
Australia.
my daughter
so
can do it beautifully. I can't
There's
even
no liberty
imagine.
in Australia. That's terrible.
You should be liberty fascist or something.
Or I could just not be Lady Liberty at all and move to Australia.
I don't care.
You can be whatever type of lady you want in Australia.
Exactly.
Timmy, you're not helping.
Thank you,
Damn
DK.
Australians.
You're welcome.
I mean, isn't that considered poaching?
What? Me getting DK?
No. About Timmy trying to get you to Australia. I mean, that's like borderline poaching.
Alright, if you have access to Congress, go look at Hall.
I mean, that's debatable.
Shut up, you loser.
He's winning, actually. He's winning. He's like,
Who is? I thought I heard Ace. Did I hear Ace?
nobody talks about Ace anymore. Don't talk about that name.
Okay.
Who?
Nobody.
No. I got some history with him.
Who the fuck's Ace?
Oh, he's a guy from E-Revolution.
Yeah.
Oh, Ace?
And E-Rev.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Oh, do
Is
you?
Ace Lightning?
Do you?
Ace?
Ace the hardware place?
Oh, okay. No, I don't know who you're talking about.
It's the same guy you're probably thinking about.
Okay. They're trying to deport me.
Really?
No, I've started a blacklisting proceeding against her and you. This is it.
I can't wait to show them why.
The Senate will totally... You know why this is going to pass in the Senate? Do you know why?
Is it because you rigged it? The Senate?
No. Because I am the Senate.
Yeah, but you said that too late. That last time I gave you that opening and you didn't take it.
What?
The last time, I gave you an opening to say "I am the Senate," and you didn't, and it was
I
in
didn't hear an
context.
opening. Do it, Millicenti says. See? Like, the entire cabinet that's marked in there wants you two blacklisted. We know you're treasonous.
But he's not even in
Executive
Congress.
order.
But he's not even in
GG.
Congress.
He's not Congress. Who, Millicenti? Yeah, but he's cabinet.
close to
No,
So
Congress
he's
now.
blue and you're
not
green.
him. DK.
Bryce has taken my side. This is it. This is
Okay.
gonna happen.
I have the most weight in the Senate right now, so.
Oh yeah.
I see how it is, Bryce.
I'm sorry I had to come to this.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
You could have just used my ref link.
But
I
no.
totally understand.
And
Australia
now
is-
you will be blacklisted. You counts as
Good. Now maybe I
Bryce
can
can't
actually
see.
get some homework done.
Nobody does
Because-
homework.
I do homework.
I mean,
I
I
do
kinda
homework
did.
every goddamn day. I'm getting A's too, so
But I didn't get all
She
A's.
complains
See-
about it.
this is why I get A's. It's because I do homework.
I mean, I tried to do homework, but it didn't work out so well sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like homework.
I mean, like, I still passed all my classes and stuff, but
I bet you $5, Razula, I could get them talking about getting rid of you again.
Oh, I can do that too. Want me to
So-
do that?
I have a question. It tells me to activate in a country. What country do I choose?
That's only if you want to start a new country. I suggest any country that is in the southern hemisphere, so that poor Tim can have something else to take over.
Okay.
Activate Russia, man.
Just don't touch that.
Okay, I will not touch that. Now that I know what that does, I would be like, I want to activate
Russia.
Antarctica. There we go. No one will want to take that.
Seriously, we do need Russia. We need Russia so
Yeah,
we
we
can
need
destroy
no,
them.
no.
Why do we need
We need
Russia?
Russia.
Russia has 70 plus regions.
Why do we need Russia?
Because
So
it
we
would
can conquer them!
Exactly.
No, it'd be impossible. There's 70 plus regions.
That's just 70 days worth of training was.
No.
Wait. Russia in this game would have 70 plus? How? I don't see 70. Where do you get 70?
Because I
There's-
helped draw the map. That's
Wait,
all-
how much of these Eastern European regions are theirs?
Yeah,
all of them
fair
are
few.
there. Like they should.
Yeah,
be.
like a good chunk of that Serbia block in like the Caucasus is Russia. So
Oh shit, they have a lot of regions.
yeah, they got a lot. Yeah,
Activating Serbia is a horrible idea. Dude,
Russia.
Melissa, do you not remember what? Wait,
It
what
was
did I just
Russia.
say?
You
Activating
said
Serbia.
who?
Serbia.
Oh
Serbia.
god. Activating Russia is a horrible idea. Do you not remember what happened to Russia in the Republic?
We
Oh,
stomped on them.
They turned in. They got taken over by Nimnol, and then like tried to destroy us for a year and a half.
Hmm.
Do we not remember this? Russia is
Of course I remember it, you doof. But
horrible.
Oh, the big words are coming out now.
If we have Russia, I
no,
mean,
I
I
was
have to
kidding.
wipe them.
I was kidding.
No, you aren't.
Yeah, actually I was.
Okay, sure.
Also,
Because
if we add
we hate
Russia, a lot of
Russia.
people are going to
The
lose
Republic.
wastelands.
So, you know what? I think this is a great time to stop this radio stream.
I think
Yeah,
so
because I'm
too,
gonna
because I
kill
have executive
Razula.
ordered ending it.
It's
Yeah, stop it
Rozova.
now.
I don't
Okay.
care. I
Ended
say it how
per
I say it.
Rizzola's, executive